taking off like a Boeing. If the volume spikes, then it's time to trade. Mighty 90 setting up, it's time to get paid. Dr. Chad on the mic, time to get focused. We don't need any indicator, hocus pocus. It's all about the price, just watch it move. Manage your risks so you don't lose. First hour of trading is all we need. Focus on the patience and forget about greed.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. Got a little bounce in the market today after yesterday's sell-off. Dow futures up 433, NASDAQ futures up 222, S&P futures up 58. VIX down to 31.69. S&P futures still have not made it through pre-market highs. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see if that happens. So the stocks, Coinbase up 2%, BABA up over 3.5%, PLTR up a little under 2.5%. What else? BABA up 2%, SMCI up 1 1/3. Just a lot of green coming in. Yep. Tesla has earnings after the bell today. NVIDIA pushing up. There's the bell. Netflix pushing up. Apple pushing up. Days like today, I'll kind of take a peek and see, okay, what they do compared to pre-market. It looks like, Apple's through pre-market highs. Amazon just got rejected at pre-market highs. Coinbase well above pre-market highs in a little consolidation area right now. Meta just above pre-market highs. That could be a long situation where if it stays above pre-market highs there. Microsoft rejected at pre-market highs. Netflix well above pre-market highs. NVIDIA made it above pre-market and then got forced down back below it. Tesla was trying to get through it, got rejected. But looks like it may get through it though. Yep. Morning, Ken. Morning, Krish. Stock's coming down here. Coinbase pushing up, pushed out of that little consolidation. Nice push up in Tesla, Nvidia though. And Meta coming down a bit. Yeah, Meta pushed well above pre-market highs, but then whacked back down. But Apple pushing up, Netflix, Coinbase. Dow up 437, Nasdaq up 200, S&P up 53. Microsoft coming down. So we definitely have two-way action here with some tech stocks dropping, some pushing up. I thought we'd see some of these push a little higher, but definitely got some weak action with some of them. VIX coming down. Yeah, Netflix up 43 points. Good Lord. Got some stocks struggling though. Like I thought Meta was going to be, it pushed up through pre-market highs. I thought, okay, that's going to be a strong one. But then it immediately reversed by the end of that bar, trying to rebound here. So now I'm not sure if I'd trust Meta long or not. I keep an eye on it because if it gets back up to pre-market highs and pushes through, then probably would be more confident in getting long that. VIX still coming down, looking for some big volume bars. In terms of market news, not much today. There's some Harker apparently is speaking right now, Fed president. And then we have one at 2 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 Eastern. S&P right back up to its highs. Coin pushing. Meta really struggling. Was one of the stronger stocks at one point. GME with a big volume bar to the upside. We look for a pullback in GME. Yeah, GME well above pre-market highs. I haven't traded GME in a long time. I know Steve does. We trade the 3 DTE today. Oh, yeah, kind of small. Kind of surprised Steve trades those. Pass on GME. All right, Meta trying to get back up to highs. Netflix right up at highs. NASDAQ, S&P through highs. GM Moel. Don't know that I've ever traded GM. Maybe you mean GME Moel. Wow, Chad's brain is really slow this morning. I actually got up a little later than normal. Usually I'm up at 5:30. One of those mornings, everything's been slow. I find I have the older I get, the more slow mornings I have. You have an excuse though, Moel. It's 2 hours earlier. All right, SMCI, MSTR, Hood, all going through highs of day. And coin getting a bar. Big bar. And so Coinbase, big volume bar. MSTR, big volume bar. Pretty good contraction in the VIX. Gotta see some pullbacks here by something. Yesterday, it was the complete opposite. Everything was straight down with no bounces. No pullback whatsoever in MSTR. Meta back up through pre-market highs. So that looks like it might want to go higher now. Yeah, I was considering getting long Apple as it was pausing here, but didn't. Goog, trying to get up to pre-market highs. I might get short I'm sorry. Let me start over. I might get long Meta here if it finishes above this pre-market high. There's time's left. Couple minutes. I'm going to anticipate it going through, so I would trade the 495 calls in Meta. Just trying to get filled at $9. Filled at 905 in Meta. So now I want to see it on this next bar push up. Any sign of rolling back over, I would just cut it quick. So looking for continuation to the upside there through highs of day. I need a next bar takeoff here in Meta. I guess we got about 45 seconds left. I want to see Meta finishing higher. See how Tesla's finishing, pushing up. I want to see this bar flip back green out of Meta, pushing up. Hood now with a big volume bar. MSTR taking a bit of a pause. All right, now I need to see Meta push. I like trading Meta because it typically is good at price movement. Hood with a bit of a pullback. Kind of watching Hood here. Hood, I would trade the 42.5 calls. Just going to wait. Yeah, that's not a mighty 90 in MSTR, Hood. That's called an upside volume runner. When the bar is as big as the first, it's a volume runner. So it's actually a long setup. But looks like you got lucky. It's better to be lucky than good, right? It's not a mighty 90 when the volume bar is as big as the first. Yeah, that's because if you watch the volume runner course, when a bar is as big as the first or bigger, like look at Hood. That's a volume runner. Like Hood has a bar bigger than the previous two, just like MSTR does. But the bar is a big bar, bigger than the first, so that makes it a volume runner. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on Hood. It's just pulling back too much right now. Even for the volume runner. And typically it would be a losing volume runner if it pulls back past where the price action started of that big volume bar. Looking back at Apple, might get long little upside continuation there on the 197.5 calls. Meta not really going anywhere yet. Let's see if I can jump in Apple here at 355. Filled at 355 in Apple. So looking for an extension higher. Push, little pullback, push, little pullback. Netflix still pushing. Always 10% on Meta. So 905. I've got an order at oh, you know what? I hadn't put that order in yet. Oopsies. So I'll put my order at $10. And Apple, let's see, 355, 390. All right. Meta needs to take off, though. I don't like that it's just sitting there still. It's like it can't get back up through highs. As long as it holds right here, I'll continue to hold it. If it breaks down past that, though, I'll get out of it. Does this market have another leg up, or is it maxed out? Everything kind of taking a pause right now. Time for Meta to go through highs. Let's go. Time to go, Meta. Time to push up, Meta. Let's go. Again, I got an order at $3.90 in Apple. $10 in Meta. Yeah, so Meta, man, if it can't get through this highs of day here, that's through pre-market highs. Let's just go through the highs of day there, so I don't have to worry about cutting you. See how Meta just got forced back down and like it got right up here, then bam. Come on. Filled at $3.90 in Apple. Get out of another Apple at $4.25. Boeing's coming down. Yeah, Amazon. See, Amazon has extended through pre-market highs and still going up. That's what I want to see from Meta. It's definitely taking its time here. All right, moment of truth here for Meta because we're either going to see an extension or it's going to get pushed back down. And it looks like pushed back down, but I'm going to give it more than a minute on this bar. I'll probably let this bar play out and then make a decision. Yeah, Amazon's still going up, so still have some confidence in Meta. Filled at 425 in Apple. There we go. Meta trying to get through highs. Nice push up in Amazon. I'm currently long 2 trades, so definitely not going to get long a third here in case things reverse. That's just part of my risk management. I would get out of another Apple at 460. Dow up 638, so no signs of pulling back yet. Nice push up there in Meta finally. No profit target yet in Amazon. Come on now, hit it. Or I'm sorry, Amazon. Meta. Hit it, Meta. Hit it, Meta. I need 15, 20 cents. No down. At least get me out of half here on this push up. Come on, Meta, you can do it. Everyone's doing it. Oh, man, I'm just 15 cents away from profit target. I'm going to go ahead shed half of my Meta here. 980. Filled at 985. Just to close half my Meta, just to book some of these profits. It definitely hasn't been as strong and pushing quite yet as some of these others, but not really interested in getting short anything at the moment. Now Meta coming back down. Darn it. All right, I'm going to get out of my Meta. Unfortunate. Filled at $9. Too big a pullback for me. I wanted to see that puppy push through highs. And keep going, not pull back like this. Get a little pullback in Apple too, so I'll let this bar finish in Apple. What else we got? If Apple doesn't hold here, I'll be closing it. Yeah, looks like we're getting a little pullback here. See if Apple can hold up. Good out in Meta. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close my Apple. Filled at 380. A little juice pumped in. Tesla holding up. Could be a potential long. Yeah, good pull. Nice little pullback here. You see, good out in meta. Jeez, really fell apart. Yeah, hood volume runner. Something I didn't get in. It's holding up pretty well, so could be a stock you get long here after this little pullback. It might take off. It doesn't have the drop like some of these stocks, but I think I'm going to go ahead and start focusing on TLC. It's been a pretty tight range, really. It's 35 points or so since the open. So I'm not in anything, and so I'm going to start focusing on that so I can see if I can get some TLC trades going. So I will see everybody during Power Hour. Peace.